He'll do that constantly. Yao Ming working inside. Kendrick Perkins, and he shoots the Shanghai Shake that game and really affected Yao's shooting.
And Yao's going to have a big game tonight. If they're going to play him one-on-one, he's got to exploit that matchup right there.
They brought the Rockets back in that game.
Look at that. That ball, he had no chance to get that ball, and he was able to get it and had the shots blocked every now and then.
Now trying to fight through traffic. He does. Well, it looks like downtown Boston in that lane, doesn't it? And there's Yao Ming. Yao working on Perkins, gets a double team. That leaves Von Wafer open.
Call.
Garnett. He'll travel about 50% of the time.
Look at Von Wafer's shot first. He does get fouled on the arm. Look at that. That's an obvious foul. So making that shot is even better because he got hammered.
Wafer gets a nice pick from Yao. Aaron Brooks will fire it up and hit.
We'll take a look at Aaron Brooks. Now, Aaron Brooks needs to shoot these shots when he's open in the offense. That shot was perfect.
We know he's a much better shooter than that. Here's Wafer with the miss. Yao with the rebound and slams it right back up and in.
It's made the Rockets pay with the three on the other end.
Back to Wafer, who's open, and he hits another three. Landry to track it down. Wafer on the drive, floats it up, and Aaron Brooks plays a spirited battle. Rondo to the basket. Yao with a block. Inside to Poe, and it's knocked from behind by Yao Ming. Good. Looking down to Yao Ming, working on Big Baby Davis. Goes around Davis and slams it home.
Take a look at this move we're talking about. Yao with a great ball fake. And Davis, he did jump. He was only about 2 inches off the floor. Observes, if they play Rick Adelman's offense, they can get this lead back down.
Ron Artest puts up a three.
I had Larry Smith and Otis Thorpe teaching me what it was like to be a pro, and those guys came to work. Oh, we'll go through a time when you're not shooting the ball well. You've got to stay focused, and you've got to penetrate to the basket, and if you can use your left in there, then that's a good way to score when you're only 5'11". Oh.
Double team on Artest, and he drops it down to Landry. He's fouled and counted. Come off the bench for 7 points, looking for 8 when we come back. That's the second foul on Big Baby. Chuck Hayes takes it down to Artest. Artest too strong.
Yeah.
Too strong for Ray Allen. He doesn't even guard. Well, I was going to say he never guards Chuck.
And we'll take a look at Chuck Hayes first. Look at that nice pass from Ron Artest, able to pick him out.
For Brian Scalabrine, who checked into the game along with Kevin Garnett. Great shot. Allen down the baseline. Good block by Landry.
Film.
Artest to Brent Berry. Get in there. Yes.
In the game, you can't give all that back.
Well, they run his offense. First unit doesn't.
Pretty simple, isn't it?
Here's Garnett turning, firing, missing. Well, this tough matchup for Chuck Hayes, but he's hanging in there with Garnett. Garnett turns, fires short, and Hayes wins the battle but loses the war. They get the ball again.
Well, you can't expect Chuck Hayes to play defense on Garnett and then expect him to get the rebound too.
No, Yao's got to
somebody else got to get in there and help.
That's right. There's Chuck again knocking it away from Garnett. Boy, Chuck Hayes is a one-man defense.
Easy.
They picked up from Golden State before this season. There's a steal by Artest. Trying to beat a double team. Artest to the basket for 2. Gives it up to Garnett. 5 seconds. Down to 4. Down to 3. Garnett has to put up an off-balance shot, and there is Yao with a rebound.
Chuck Hayes is playing some incredible defense.
He really is.
Rockets defense has held the Celtics to only 8 points in that paint. It tells me it's both ends of the court. Offensively and defensively, those guys are the best.
Easy turnaround. Pierce down the baseline. Good steal by Aaron Brooks. Pierce got in no man's land. Rockets can take the lead on this possession. There it is. Artest floating up a 3 and got it. They don't have when he doesn't play. I don't know what it is. It's just overall. There's Aaron Brooks.
On the offensive end, he's just taking it right to the basket. Look at just speed right to the baseline. I thought that was a foul. Nice finish.
First picked up by Artest. They go to Garnett. 8 on the shot clock. Garnett trying to get off a shot. Can't do it. Pierce with 4 seconds. Down to 3. Down to 2. Pierce passes out to Allen. He took a dribble. Lost the ball. It's up ahead to Rafer Alston for 2.
First point since the first quarter.
The only one to cool him off was Doc, and there's Yao putting it up and in. Perkins really did a job on Yao Ming, but Yao's doing a number on him tonight.
Yao's been aggressive. He's been strong. He hasn't let Perkins muscle him as we have replay.
Yeah, right. But even if we see it differently, we never miss it. And there's Ron Artest.
Look at Ron on the offensive end. He just playing a little one-on-one basketball, knocks down the shot. But
back outside to Von Wafer, who hits the three. Yao comes out to set a pick on Ray Allen. Rafer inside to Chuck Hayes.
Here's the offensive play. Rafer draws the defense and actually draw. Not, you got to shoot that ball.
Now Artest trying to get a steal on Pearson. He does. He always comes back. And there's Aaron Brooks back the other way. Behind the back to Artest for two. Ray Allen open. Misses. Yao couldn't get the rebound. And boy, look at Hayes go get it. In this game is Yao now posting up. Garnett's right over there on the double team. And Landry for the dunk. Looking to Yao. Now trying to back it in on Glenn Davis and puts it up and in.
We go back to Yao. He makes a nice crab dribble. There's the crab dribble and goes to the middle. Crab dribbling is getting very important here.
Big baby inside to Poe. Well, look at.
And the Rockets are playing some tough defense as well. Look at this block by Carl Landry. Poe tries to pound it on him.
Artest puts up the jumper. 8 minutes left to play in the game. Through it. Well, he had the shot and he tried to pass it.
Those guys were tangled up. Take a look at the right side of the screen. Is that Greco-Roman wrestling right there?
I have no idea. Artest really has to be careful now as Yao Ming checks in, gives it up, off the glass.
Well, it starts off with a little fast break by Aaron Brooks, who drops it behind the back to Ron Artest. Look at that pass. Left-handed behind the back. Hits Artest right in stride. Artest thought he got fouled there.
This quarter. Artest drops it down to Yao. Good job of hooking it up and in. Brooks looks for the penetration. 7 on the shot clock. Aaron gets open. Aaron hits a three. Aaron Brooks playing big tonight.
We go back to the other end. Aaron Brooks, clock running down. He's got to shoot that ball. He uses a little pick from Yao. He saw 5 seconds on the shot clock and to Yao.
Yao turns, fires, hits.
Very well officiated in my opinion. And Aaron Brooks steps in and takes the charge. That's a good call. Eric Lewis, it takes him a second for it to register, but he gets the right call. What a great defensive play by Aaron Brooks.
50. Landry will come up to set a pick. Brooks goes between them. Sets up Von Wafer. Wafer. No! Von Wafer with a cold-blooded three. And
all right.
Check this out, man.
The Rockets switched to go to a high pick and roll. They've been going to Yao, and Yao had 2 guys on him. So they switch on the fly to a different play to get Aaron Brooks in the middle of the court. And Aaron does an excellent job of picking out the open player. Von Wafer knocks down a huge three. Probably the biggest three of his career. Look at him. He loves it. So do his teammates. But give Aaron Brooks a lot of credit for making the right play, making the right pass. Look at how wide open Von Wafer was, and the Rockets bench loves it. Oh, Aaron Brooks calls him off.
And Aaron Brooks gives it up to Landry. Yao's got it. Yao puts it up and in.
He calls off Carl Landry, says, I can beat this guy all by myself. I don't need your help. And when he does that, he keeps Landry in position to score. Now, Landry didn't get it to go in, but Yao stayed with it. What a great effort by all 3 of those guys. Look at Yao. When Garnett goes over to help, Yao's wide open there to get that rebound.